This is, hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, I want to talk about, well, basically that tweet that Mississippi State head coach Mike Leach put out in regards to putting the imagery up of a noose, basically tweeting about making jokes when you under quarantine. He put up a picture of a noose, and basically he came with some old half-ass apology, basically talking about he's sorry if he offended anybody and he didn't mean to offend anybody. Yes, you did. Dude is lying through his white teeth. You know what I'm saying? If his teeth is actually white, but he lying through his pale face, white skin. For him to sit up there and say that he doesn't think something like that is offensive. And see, this just goes to show you, this is always proves me correct when I say that they do this on purpose. They want to see, can they get away with this? They'll just do it and they'll say, hey, I'll apologize and it'll be over with. These are the type of guys that need to be fired. You a head coach. You're coaching a team more than likely that's going to be full of black men. And for you to sit up there and pull this shit, and then we already know no white people ain't gonna condemn them because they always try to play that. What about? Because you got white people that try to pretend that racism doesn't exist, and that dude is a racist, and that's just the bottom line. You could have put up any type of tweet that you wanted, but you decided to put up a tweet with a noose. And it's just like what I've been saying, that white people have this weird obsession with black people and nooses and slavery and all that kind of stuff. But he should be fired. But he won't be fired. Because at the end of the day, like I told you, it's okay for you to attack a black person and say whatever you want to say about a black person. There's no backlash. Now let's see where all these non-blacks that claim that we're allies, that's going to call this dude out, that say we're all minorities. They ain't going to say nothing because they don't care. And that's why I don't care about what's going on with them. At the end of the day, people love to insult your intelligence. Of course, that man knew what he was doing. If he had one of his students leave, because by the way, one of his students said, I'm transferring, and basically was like, what the fuck? So if he knew what it meant, how could a 59-year-old man in Mississippi, of all places, and the racially historic things that's associated with the state of Mississippi, of all places, Mississippi, and you got this dude trying to insult people's intelligence. Like I said, I want to know who gonna be the first person to come on here and try to say he don't think the dude is a racist, because I can't wait, because when you do, I'm gonna block your ass. I want to see who gonna be the first person that's gonna cape for him so I could block your ass. For real. I want to see who gonna be the first person to try to bring up some other subject, because people love to get off the subject. You talk about Billy Joe Saunders, people bringing up somebody else, and then they try to say, "Oh, well, it has nothing to do with race," but you trying to bring up incidents with domestic violence incidents, alleged incidents with black people, but you try to say it ain't about race. It is about race. It always will be about race. Because like I said before, black people are fair game. And at the end of the day, that dude need to be fired. I think all the student players should say, "Hey, get rid of this dude, or we won't play, or we'll transfer." He need to be fired. It should be zero tolerance for that kind of stuff. I wouldn't even look at that dude the same way after seeing that tweet, because, like I said, he know better. He 59 years old. This is the worst possible time you can make a joke like that. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that. He knew what he was doing. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.